Hello, I am JC Melvin, and welcome to RealEstateLive.tv. I am so excited to share what's going on in the Las Vegas market for the first half of 2009. The numbers are out as we begin the second half of the year, but let me tell you what's going on right now in this market. It is incredible. We're actually blowing up, which is kind of exciting since we were not the darlings of the real estate industry for the last year and a half or 2 years. But I will tell you that in the month of June, the last full month that we just had, the last month of the first half of the year, for single-family residences, we had clearly 3,785 resales. That's an incredible number, ladies and gentlemen, because it's the most resales that we've had since a month in the summer of 2004. Here's what I want to do in this quick recap and report. I want to let you know what's going on in the real estate market here, and I want to go through some numbers with you. The first numbers that I want to take a look at with you are the single-family sales, and we're actually going to look at a chart that goes back to 2003. And in that chart, you can see the number listed for the year and the number sold for the year, and then on the far right, a corresponding percentage. You can see when our market went bananas in 2003, the sold to listing ratio was 77%, which was unbelievably high. You can see there in 2006, 7, and 8 where it dropped down to 38, 24, and 41%. Well, our inventory is down in 2009, but the percentage is creeping back up. In fact, based on the first half number of sales of over 17,000, it looks like we'll match the high volume of resales in single family at around 35 to 36,000 for the year. So this is an incredible number, and it's an indication that the volume of sales is back up. Now, that's a reflection of the median price, and we're going to talk about that as well. Go back 3 years and look at June 07, 08, and then currently what we just experienced in 09. And looking at this snapshot, we can see that the number of listings have dropped consistently year over year down to where we were only at 4,799, almost 4,800 for June of 09. But look at the volume of sales and look at that percentage indicator of sales to listing. That's incredible. Again, some incredible numbers. Does it mean that we're recovering 100%? Doesn't mean that we're recovering 100%, but the indicators are all good. Now, the inventory is down, and there is concern that we have pent-up REO, or real estate-owned properties, on the market yet to come on. Or yet to come on the active multiple listing service, I should say. So right now we've got probably 20,000 pent up. There's talk that some are going to come on, 3,000, 4,000 more in the next 30 days. We'll see what happens. Right now our inventory volume is down. That may be the exact thing that's stabilizing our median price. So I want to take a look at the median price for single families in our market for the last 3 months. So we're going to put up there April, May, and June. And you can see that we have become very, very stable, because we've dropped from a high of well over 300,000 down to 141.7, then 140, and we were identical in June at 140. Now the question and the concern that you folks might have is, have we bottomed out? And that's what everybody wants to know. Have we hit the bottom of the market? I don't know if we've hit the bottom of the market, but if these numbers continue like this, it's an indicator that we're at the bottom. Once we get to the bottom of the market here, we're going to stay here for a while. What does that mean to you as an investor or a first-time home buyer or somebody that just wants to move up and buy a new home? I'll tell you this. The Las Vegas market is beginning to stabilize in a big way in terms of price value. I would suggest, if you have not done so yet, get yourself together with your mortgage broker, whoever that may be, and start getting yourself in the qualifying process, because opportunity is knocking. Opportunity is knocking right now. There's going to be great buys, and they're going to exist for the balance of 2009. So this is JC Melvin with your real estate update from RealEstateLive.tv in the Las Vegas market. And here's what I've got to say. It's time to buy. Most of the investors have come back. If you're thinking about it, make the move.